Well, this is how my day started. I took the bus over to the Vatican to meet my group. As you can see, in the long lines, I'm glad I was able to secure my ticket to skip the line and take a tour. And behind me, you see that's the entrance way to the Vatican. So this is something that I wanted to do on my list. Colosseum being number one, the Vatican being second. But I figured I'd do it today as opposed to close to the weekend because it gets probably a lot crowded at that time. I'm here. I'm going to go in, join my tour group, and let's see what we can see. All right? It's the Vatican back there, reporting to you live. You know what I'm saying? From Rome, Italy. I'm in Rome. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. Okay, so this is my Vatican tour. You know, the Vatican consists of three parts: the museum, the Sistine Chapel, and St. Peter's Cathedral, all of which were amazing by themselves and on their own. It's good to have a guide, but the only reason why I had a guide is because I wanted to cut the line, so I got a guide and we went straight in. I wouldn't recommend, having a guide because there's so much stuff to see in this place, and being that there's so much stuff to see and they're on a timer, you never really get to see every room. There's a lot of rooms as you can see here. There's a lot of rooms. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of things to look at. Your eyes will be all over the place. There's so much history in this museum, and you'll never get to see it if you have a guide. I think you should stay on the line, go in yourself, pay the fee, relatively small amount, and you'll get to see all this stuff. The Belvedere Torso, you'll get to see the Sala Rotunda that has all the statues of Hercules, the Bath of Nero, and everything else that's inside there that you can just look up later and find out, okay, this is the history of this, and this is when it was just added to the museum, the sarcophagus of St. Helen. There's so many things inside this museum historically that it's going to take you a little bit more than 2 hours to get through. So I would just go myself, take your little team, your squad with you, and just go instead of having the guide, because the guide is on they're on a time schedule. But look at all this beautiful stuff. I mean, it's like crazy in there. It's so much stuff to see. You'll never get to see it if you have the guide with you. You won't see all of it. But he does explain some stuff to you, so that's kind of cool to be able to explain some history and the progression and stuff like that, and Roman Empire, all this other stuff. But like I said, it's probably better to just go by yourself, with whoever you're with, and just be able to spend time there. Because who knows when you're gonna go back again, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of these are 3D. Those ceiling markers, some of the ceiling paintings are 3D. So it looks, this stuff was done a long time ago, but it looks like 3D. Like it's crazy. Like they was able to do that a long time ago. But I understand it. They still don't know how the Egyptians built the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. The Sistine Chapel was the last stop on this museum tour. You are not allowed to take pictures inside the Sistine Chapel. That's where they picked the Pope at. So they call that place sacred. I was able to take these pictures. You could slow down the video or pause it. You get to see what was on the ceilings of the Sistine Chapel. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was an amazing place and an amazing experience. Hope you get there one day. All right? Peace.